Kaiser, Dallas. Final log. I've made sure they can't leave this subject. But neither can I. I've seen what they do. To the bodies. What they become. I cannot let that happen to me. At least if I don't have any limbs, and I can't kill anyone without infected.
Guy cut all his limbs off, but he can't hurt anybody.
The administrator's red changed location. You got it?
I got it. I'll check the maintenance subdeck for Temple's Beacon.
So, you know, I'm a big fan of BioWare, Mass Effect, and I've seen a lot of gameplay at this point I have. And it's like, just Mass Effect. As far as your companions are concerned, they're just like Mass Effect companions. They shoot, they punch a little bit, you know, and then you have their abilities. Just a way to give yourself more abilities to use. The main focus of the game is you. It's kind of like Final Fantasy 16, where you're just like one person instead of a party. That same kind of idea.
Hammond? He must be in the vents on the crew deck.
They're bringing something in.
Make it stop. Make it stop.
What? That was the marker. Did you?
No. I didn't see anything. I lost Hammond's signal again. Just get to the zone speaking. I want off this fucking ship.
Can't seem to kill that guy. I think he's dead. I have 0 ammo. Maybe for a bit of ammo.
I'll call you back later.
It's okay. How you doing?
Good. You were right, Isaac. The Ishimura is a great ship. I am so lucky to be serving aboard her.
We'll enjoy it while it lasts. You know they're gonna decommission her next year.
Isaac, thank you.
For what?
For just pushing me to do this. I mean, if it weren't for you, I never would have made it this far because you made me stick with it.
Well, just remember, I'm giving you up for 6 months so you can do this.
You know what? We must be getting out of range of the
I miss
relay.
you, Nikki.
Isaac,
Nick? Nicole? Nicole? Hey, can you hear me?
Isaac's why Nicole actually
Hello,
came here.
Nikki?
So he basically got her clapped by this stuff.
Log retrieved.
Record then. What difference does it make now?
Terrence, I know the marker is responsible for the outbreak. I need to understand how.
The pulse of that signal can trigger alterations in genetic code. Neural structure even. You've felt it, haven't you?
But how do I stop it?
Mercer must know. He's taken all his marker research up to his room on the crew deck and sealed... No.
Sealed it? Do you know how? Please, I need Marker's data.
No, he'll kill you. I won't have more deaths on my conscience. Unitology was all I had after I lost Amelia. Look what it's come to.
Terrence, listen. I mean, if it weren't for you, I never would have made it this far because you made me stick with it.
Well, just remember, I'm giving you up for 6 months so you can do this.
You loved Amelia as much as I love Isaac, but if I can't cure this outbreak, I'll never see him again. Please, help me.
I'm missing something here.
39277. If you must get into Mercer's room, that code should still work.
Thank you. Here. These are safer with you.
Dr. Brennan. Nicole. The only thing Mercer ever feared was death. Now, I doubt he's afraid of anything.
Oh. Music in the darkness, the orange. It's everywhere.
Oh my god. I can't believe you're here.
I thought I'd never see you again. I'm gonna get us home. There's an SOS beacon nearby. We can call for help.
Beacon, right. They locked it in the workshop, but my clearance can get us in this way. I can unlock the workshop from here.
Nicole, there's so much I need to tell
Thomas. Let's get you that beacon. Everyone's counting on us. Workshop's open. I've never seen you at work. You're a surgeon with that thing.
I got your back. Okay. How do I reach you?
No, focus on launching that SOS beacon. There's maintenance ducts everywhere. I'll catch up.
You see any more, you hide, okay?
Cross my heart. I love you guys. You'll put me back.
So, found Nicole. Isaac definitely is going to get her killed. By any means necessary. Got another mining rig upgrade.
Isaac, I lost your rig signal, like Hammond's.
I'm good. I got the SOS beacon. Nicole helped me.
Nicole's there.
We got separated. She'll find her way back.
She's a trooper, huh?
I'm heading back to the mining control. I'll launch the beacon. You watch out for Nicole.
Assuming the system doesn't fizzle out again. Stay sharp.
Entry
Force suit. 2 nodes. You have to do a lot of money making, selling. You know, they're like 25, 20K.
Clearance confirmed.
I do need to buy some ammo and some health kits, probably.
Administrator access granted. Prepping launch tubes. Error. Launch tubes obstructed.
What was that?
The miners must have booby-trapped the launch tubes, too. They're scrap.
Well, that's great. We can't just toss the beacon out a window.
There's gotta be something. The asteroid. The one in the mining bay for smelting.
What about it?
If I attach the SOS beacon to that asteroid and then launch it away from the ship, we'd get a clean broadcast.
And you'd get yourself killed. The machinery in there is still running, Isaac.
And it probably kept those things out, too. This is our best shot, Kendra. I'm taking it.
I think this is the part where I was like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna be able to play impossible mode because I'll just randomly get killed in this area. Impossible mode just sounds like it'd be kind of anticlimactic. I didn't even notice the bench over here. Jesus Christ. All right. I think Dragon Quest is gonna flop in the way people want it to. But from what I can tell, like, it seems like it's good. Maybe not how Dragon Quest is known, not known for, like, known for that turn-based, or not turn-based, but more of a tactical RPG. Like, how many of those can they release before it's like just tired, or it just fills a part of like the market of the gaming sphere that isn't filled, and it's not necessarily like a great innovative title. Like, it's gonna be the same thing. A lot of times, strategic RPGs just have exploits and tactics, and it's not like you could just strategize by throwing like an apple at someone's head 1,000. Like, that's not even fun. But this game being more actiony, there's still RPG elements. You still build a character. You still have gear. So it's like you can win any way. Like, maybe in Dragon Age Inquisition, playing as a tank wouldn't be any fun because you don't do any damage. But in Dragon Age Veilguard, you can play a tank and you have abilities and you can build into other things. Maybe playing as an archer in Dragon Age Inquisition was just you holding down the trigger and occasionally hitting an ability. You know, it's like, if they make it more actiony, every single class can be more in depth and have a lot of pros. They're all viable. I'm saying. Like, the only class I could really play at the highest difficulty in Inquisition was the Rogue, because they did so much damage and they could really dodge. Everything else would die or just sit there for 8 hours. The Rogue was the only real strategy. But every single class and specialization is valid and viable.
Entering zero gravity.
People figure out a plan.
The asteroid's held by a few gravity centers. There's no emergency shutdown. I'll have to disable them the hard way. Plant the SOS beacon on the surface.
Okay. Come on, this has to work.
Entering vacuum. Exiting vacuum.
What are we supposed to destroy? Gravity tethers, right? How do you destroy them? I'm guessing you probably shoot them. And you, like, little thing.
Gravity tether disengaged.
Like, in reality, if you want people to enjoy your game, they shouldn't be just these dumb bottom feeders who only know about, like, the worst class in the game. Like, they should be able to play any class they think is cool. Like, there's a Necromancer.
Tethers at full power.
There's a Necromancer mage. There's a Spellblade, which is like a melee one, I'm saying. And there's just like a fire mage, like fire lightning mage, like Elementus, basically, Evoker. Like, why should somebody not know the ins and outs of like some meta tactic of Doom
Gravity
where they can't even enjoy the game,
disengaged.
where someone's telling them that they're doing it wrong? Like, there's really no point of selling that many copies if it's just really about someone who's just like doesn't, just kind of like a jerk. Like someone who doesn't even keep up with.
Payload 8772 is no longer tethered. Untrained personnel must leave the mining bay immediately.
Is it off now?
Exiting vacuum.
There we go.
Exiting zero gravity.
So like, I think it's better because I've actually played Dragon Age games, and I get that there's definitely some better tactics, and just something you'll probably get is better. But like, you don't need to get anything. You just need to play the game, play all the classes, do whatever you want to do. Like, playing a tank would be so boring. Playing a mage would be so boring if they didn't make it actiony. There's really no action to playing a tank or a mage at a higher level. Saying, like, I think people deserve a fair shot. Whether they, like, understand the meta or not. Like, how many times can you really play one class in Dragon Age and it'd be like the best class? Like, you'll get tired of it. Then every other class is trash. All of them being action, means that they'll be able to punch something enough times or dodge enough to be effective. People may say, well, Dragon Age isn't supposed to be like this, and they should just understand that the greater audience, or the greater players, are like the only viable audience.
It's working. The beacon's online, broadcasting wideband. I'll align the
It's like,
receiver.
why spend so much time making a game for somebody who just is so
Head
critical?
on back to the tram station.
Or like, you can make it for someone who just enjoys whatever you give them.
Quarantine shit with that hunter there. The system can't lift the lockdown.
Override the manual door release!
I'll try. Damn it! The explosion fried half the circuit. Almost there. Hold it off. I got it. Hit the manual release.
Manual release is ready.
Like, I really kind of get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've played games like that, and it's like, like, no one really cares that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even accessible to anybody who doesn't trying to use exploits. Like, you're not going to get anywhere. It's really not possible.
Power restored.
I think it's gone, but I can't be sure. The system's bugged out again. I'm getting those camera glitches. The ones that look like my brother, waving at me. At least the beacon's away. I'm aligning the... Wait. Array receiver not responding. Oh shit.
Comms right. We never fixed it. Guess it wasn't a broken encoder.
Then let's hope that 48 hours estimate was wrong too. No comms, no rescue. Take the tram to the bridge. I'll hack open the door to communications. You see what's happening with the array. And don't worry about Nicole. Like Hammond said. She'll do this right thing.
Clearance confirmed.
Okay.
Power restored.
Whoa,
Cannot
there's something near
determine
you.
clearance level.
A sealed
Master
room.
security override
Some kind of
required.
home-brewed security lockdown.
The miners locked up some nice gear. Too bad. I could have put it to work.
You still could, if we find the right rig codes.
The captain's rig won't get me in?
No, that lockdown's a custom job. But I can use the captain's codes to create an override framework. Didn't you find a senior officer's rig? A few more like that, and we're in business.
Restored.
Okay, framework's done. Find the rigs, download their codes into a bridge console, and it'll build you a master security override.
So like, in a couple of days when the game comes out, it's like, should I really be getting excited for a game that's like tactical,
Power routing
like
malfunction. Please stand by.
super turn-based, like top-down? Because there's so much you can get out of it. Everything work, but it's really special and unique to get like crazy things and get like legendary loot and all that. It's like being an old school nerd where like you still enjoy things that most people can't. And it's not very fair because like why make a game for someone like that? It's like more of like they need that to exist. I'm saying it's like a serious thing. It's like if Dead Space only had impossible mode, like who would even want to play it at some point? It's like, let me just enjoy the game.
We did it. Isaac, a ship just shocked in. The USM Valor. They must have heard our SOS.
That fast? What's a military ship doing way out here?
Out on patrol? Whatever. Right now I take a rescue from a fucking magpie. Head for communications. Once we fix the comms array, we can get all the answers we need.
Military ship usually means like a death squad or something, especially in space. There's going to be somebody trying to shut this down. Any information? Their mission's probably to collect the marker and leave. Make sure no one gets out. You know how it is. I think I'm gonna get out of here though. But you know, I really do think it's better just to take Veilguard seriously. It's kind of like Batman Arkham was saying, it's like action. Like, just take it seriously and just forget about something like PoE or some other Dragon Age. Like who really plays those games still? Like someone who's like super like they're willing to play at the highest level, they're willing to use exploits, they're willing to look up guides, stuff that isn't even that fun. You know what I'm saying? Looking up guides is not fun. Like I would just say, look, if you're gonna play Veilguard and like you really want it, an old Dragon Quest experience or Dragon Age experience, then just buy an old one. You know what I'm saying? Maybe get some mods to increase the textures if it's like a really old one. Or just don't complain because those type of games are so old. Who really would make one at this point? You know what I'm saying? Like I think about it, like why make another one of those games? You know, I'm gonna just end up with guides and strategies, things that aren't necessarily the game, but just the community. But I'm gonna get up out of here.